Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. I know it's been a few, but I am here today and I'm so glad you're watching this, whether it be live or on the replay. Trying to get my iPad to pop up. I'm coming on just a wee bit early today because I'm kind of just on a roll doing some stuff and I want to move on to the next phase of what I plan on doing tonight. So I thought no time like the present, I might as well just come on. Want to move on to the next phase? See, I thought I'd turn that down. Alrighty. I hope you've all had a great Tuesday. I have been rather busy today. Good and bad. It's not really bad, but I work at a hospital here in Wichita, Kansas, and two of our hospitals, along with one in Texas, all chose to strike today. So I spent my morning picketing. We chose this was voted on. We chose to do a one-day strike because the company doesn't want to talk. Like, they come to the bargaining table and talk about foo-foo stuff like jury duty and, holidays. I mean, that's not really negotiable stuff. It's not really important. I mean, I'm not saying it's not important, and it's got to be somewhere. But we want to have discussions about safe staffing, workplace violence, staffing ratios, pay, those sort of things that are important. And they're working on the violence stuff, some of it. They've made a few changes without even going to the bargaining table. So I'm hopeful that this is good. The problem is they've turned our one-day strike into a 4-day lockout. So if we chose to strike today, we're not allowed to work until Saturday. Some people were really upset about that, and the reason is they brought in temporary contract nurses, and those people are guaranteed 4 days pay, and they're not going to pay us and them. So, hey, I'm going to use this 4 days. Actually, I have 5 because I don't work Saturday to catch up on stuff. So that's my plan. I plan to get a lot done. A couple of my team members are coming to help me do some stuff. So we're just going to make the best of it, and hopefully there'll be enough noise made that things will change. That's all we want. So I did that this morning, and then a whole bunch of us went out to lunch. And I got to eat at a restaurant downtown that I've never eaten at before. So it was really good. We had a great lunch, had a great time chatting. We had some people at our lunch that we used to work with. It's moved on to different units, but they came. One back in town from moving away. Now she's back. So it was super good to spend some time there. But I got home and I've been busy. I have not released my balloon class yet because I've just been behind. So I am going to go ahead and do the mini class today. And then I will finish working up the projects for the full version class. And I will be emailing that out here, hopefully tomorrow, but in the next couple days for sure. So I don't have flyers to show you, sorry, but it will be. I do have the link on here though posted. If you're not on my email list, please click it. It'll let you on there. And I figured I got some time off. I'm going to be pre-scheduling some stuff. That and cookies. I got to do a bunch of cookies too this week. So very, very busy. The Beautiful Balloons is this stamp set, and it does have, nope, that's not the dies. Here they are. It's got some dies. So for this class, you do not need anything else. If you purchase $35 from me, you'll get the kits. It will have everything but the stamp set. You will need the stamp set and ink. I'm using 2 inks, Berry Burst and Azria Blue. If you want to purchase the full class when I release it, you will actually need the bundle because I'm no longer die cutting stuff from the stamp sets that I'm using. I'm letting you do it yourself because I just got to cut some time somewhere. So, but the other thing that I'm using in this mini class and in the full class are the Memory and More card bases for the balloon set. So it's Bright and Beautiful Mini and More's. I'm not using the cards themselves, just the envelopes, and then you get a card base. Now, I realized as I was putting these together for this kit, they are large cards. These are 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, so they're a little longer. So I have to put them in the kit in the envelopes already folded. So a little different than I normally do, but we made it work out. And I love their bright colors. I mean, even this envelope, nice and beautiful. I'm going to work on trying to do more with my envelopes. One of my team members, she's all the time putting DSP on the lid, this part, and it looks awesome. So I need to take some notice of that, right? All right, guys, we are going to make 2 cards. Like I said, Berry Burst and Azure Blue. So you could do masculine, feminine, or, you know, you can give this one to anyone. So the stuff I'm using is stuff that's going to be in the full class. So we're going to use some ribbon. We're going to use these shakers. So you'll get a sneak peek at how my brain is working and kind of along the line where I'm going to go. There'll be different cards though, so I promise you will have 6, 7 different projects with this stamp set and get some use out of it. So I'm going to turn it down. Alrighty. Let's see if I got it shot right here. Maybe. I just have to remember, since I'm doing this landscape, what I'm trying to get my thing to bring up the comments. I don't know why it just never, there it goes. All right, so we are going to, let's start with the Azure Blue one, okay? So let's start with this one. So again, I folded, this is what the base of this card looks like. In this kit, I believe you get, let's look here, I got the wrapper. You get 40 pieces. I don't think that's 40 cards. So it must be 20 cards, 20 envelopes. So I will have a flyer, a PDF that goes with this. I just don't have it done yet. So that's all. And of course, I don't have tape. Oh my goodness, what did I do with it? I had class this last week or so, I guess, and I forgot. Take some tape out. All right, so you're going to take a 4x3, and this DSP is from the not the card set, but the actual DSP that goes in this suite. Don't know what that is and stick to that, but I guess it's going to have to stay there. It's not, there we go. Alrighty. So this is 4x3, and we're going to lay it across the top of our card. Then we're going to take our white, and this one is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 of the Azure Blue. So this one is 3 by 4 1/4. We're going to take our Azure Blue ink, and I had, here we go, some scratch paper, and we're going to take the big balloon that is solid, okay, and just stamp it on some scratch paper, and then we're going to stamp it towards the top right corner. And then I want to make sure, because we're going to use a different color on this in a minute, so I'm going to wipe that clean. Then we're going to take the little balloon and ink it in the Azra Blue and stamp that over in the bottom corner. Then okay, so here is a string. And what I did for this is you got a loopity-loop. So the top one here, I'm going to put down. So my loopity-loop is at the bottom, but then I'm going to turn it. So now my loopity-loop is right there in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my... I love that this stamp set is bright and cheery. I'm going to take some of this beautiful, this is part of a trio pack, and I'm going to put my adhesive, and then I want this to be, I don't care if it goes over that balloon any, so I'm just going to fold it so that it's on that tape. Take a little bit more tape just to make sure that it's down, and then this will go on our card front. Okay, then you will have a label, which is probably still in my envelope, I thought. What did I do with it? All right, we are going to stamp happy birthday, and this time we're going to pull out that berry burst so that we can, I think you can still do, you could do it in Azra if you're afraid someone might be offended. I don't personally, I'm not worried about that. And then we're going to take some dimensionals. And I wanted the loopity-loop to show, so that's why. And I'm going to have it go off onto that. So I did find that once I had it, that it was like, oh, I probably should put another dot on this side just so that it's attached good. Then what I'm going to do is take a little piece of paper and add a little bit of wet glue to it. And then where's my shakers? Here they are. I'm going to move this ink so we don't put our fingers in it. Now, the sticky end of your Take-A-Pick would probably be best, but of course mine's not right here. I'm going to use the X-Acto knife portion, and I'm just going to dip it in the glue, and then I'm going to put one here, and you don't want very much because these guys are open. All right, so we're just going to put a couple little dots. And we'll wipe my glue off of there. And then you have this whole container. There will be some in your kit, but you'll get a whole container when you take the full class. So we're going to take one solid dot. I can get it to stick down. And then a ring. Maybe. I probably didn't put enough glue. And I want the rings come in a couple different colors. There's kind of one here that's more like berry. This is probably the hardest part, is just getting this stuff lined up. I would be gentle when you mail these because the things might pop off pretty easy. All right, and we're gonna go a dot there, a dot there, and a dot there. Wipe our glue off again, and then you can take the rings. I wanted another solid one, and I think this one's kind of more, I feel like it's more green. And that's all of them I'm gonna add. I'm gonna pick up my loosey-gooseys here. And that finishes the card out. Now you could stamp inside. I really got to work on that, but I was trying to keep it simple. I'm going to scoot this aside. We're going to use it again here in a minute, but I don't want to fling things. So the next card, I've already taken some, this is just Post-it. It's like Post-it tape I have. You could use our masking tape, and I've put it along the seam of the card, okay? Because I'm going to take my, this is a pink card base, I'm going to take my Berry Burst, and we're just going to move our confetti around. Hope you all are having a great summer so far. When you lift this up, you'll have a nice clean edge. So you can fold it. I'm going to take this sentiment. I think it's time for celebration. I'm going to put it in the, you could do pink if you wanted, or the berry. I'm going to do it in the blue. Just down at the bottom. Then you will have a circle, and what we're going to do here, I'm going to move this for a minute, is in the Berry Burst, you're going to take this big balloon with all the confetti to it and just stamp it down just like that. You could leave it like that if you want, but this is where I took the second one. Oh, so here it is. You're going to ink that up. Take your scrap paper again. Woo, I'm flipping things around here. Literally. All right, line my balloon up here. And you're going to just stamp right over it. You can see where you're at because it's photopolymer. Oh, looky there. I didn't push very hard. But you know what? It gives it a highlight. There you go. No mistakes in paper crafting. All right, we're going to take our card back, and you will also have a piece of 3x3 DSP and a 1.5 by 3 of confetti. So what I did is I took some adhesive and I put it along one side, and this kind of gets overlapped like that so that it sticks. This one's going to go down, and it kind of goes at an angle. Then we can put more adhesive on the whole circle. Now you can put a little bit over like the confetti parts, and I got some on my card, and it'll kind of be hidden. So this is going to go at an angle. Oops, see my, if you need to shuffle it a little bit, just pull it up before it gets stuck. There you go. Then what we're going to do is take my 2 little balloons that I had. Why is it that I can lose stuff so easily? Oh, no, they're still in the card. I'm always telling my class members, look inside, look inside. So one is bigger than the other. So the bigger one, I'm just going to dab a little glue on it here. So it's going to go on top, kind of where you put your adhesive, so that covers that up. And then the smaller one you want with all the stripes, he's going to get a dimensional and get popped up on the edge of that white circle. Then we're going to come back, grab a pokey tool or X-Acto, and we are going to, I think we'll put one there and there. And on this one, I kind of went up the card. So we got there, there. Let's go there. Big one there. And I'm going to go up off the card right there. Again, take my glue off. Get me, now I like to start with where am I going to put the solid pieces. I think I have 2 right there. And see, you can see just a little bit difference in their color. And if you have a little bit of glue that oozes out, just let it dry and it will be fine. All right, let's put that one down. And I want one that is more berry. And then if you feel like, I don't know, that's just not enough. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more. Actually, let's go with 3. Now here's one, it's all together. I think I'm going to try this one. We are going to make a shaker card in the online, in the full class. So I hope that you guys will appreciate that. I know that there we go. All right, guys, so that is our cards. I'm going to be careful because this one's going to be a little wet still. So I have 1, 2, 4 more birthday celebration cards to add to my list. That is awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate all your thoughts and support, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye.